To MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. A few moments ago, the crowd here was on their feet as their beloved Jets made their way out of the tunnel. They're ready to go. We're ready to go, and it should be a good one as those New York Jets get set to face off with the Denver Broncos. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by...
I said put my starters in, G.
Much as he's 21.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. Fakes the give to Gordon. Now here's Locke to throw. Being chased out left.
Oh my God.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Damn, this a Pete. Wow.
This one complete to Jerry Jeudy. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Throwing on 1st down is Locke. And the Jets pressure 2 rushes. Down he goes. The former 3rd overall pick, Quinnen Williams, there to bring him down.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
They'll run. This is Melvin Gordon. Space to maneuver at the 40. And he will finally be taken down at the Jets' 24. A big play there by Gordon. Give him 52 yards on the ground. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. On play action, Locke. Dancing to his left. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
They've given up a few 1st downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Locke. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. Steve McClendon, credit him for the sack. Charles, a little bit of feast or famine on this drive. They moved the ball okay, but they've been sacked twice now.
And they've got to figure out how to plug that leak a little bit, right? Keep them away from the quarterback because when he's not being hit, as you mentioned, they're moving the ball well.
Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And the Jets defense making things difficult there. 4th down.
Many times when a play breaks down and the quarterback's moving around outside of the pocket, you're thinking just get rid of something short. But a lot of guys are coached, think deep, take the big shot, hoping someone can get... They weren't able to connect on that one.
They were probably hoping to get him a little bit closer for a shorter field goal, but he was able to get it done from deep.
Nice little tester for him to begin things, huh? I think he was open for a little bit more of a chip shot. Instead, they made him stretch it out a little bit, but he's got to feel great now that he put it through the pipes.
25-yard line.
You're finna get D-Hop. I had to do
Darnold going to lead the Jets up now, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Play action. It's Darnold. Looking for Crowder, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Bryce Callahan.
Oh, you're trying to do it.
Touchdown, Denver.
Brandon McManus.
Coaches preach all the time about opportunities and taking advantage of them, and he did exactly that. I used to have a coach told us all the time, a lost opportunity is never regained. Well, no regrets here. He picked that one off and took it to the house.
Extra point from McManus is good. And the lead grows to 10-0. This will make it into the end zone. And Davis content just to bring this out to the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They'll look to get something started. They need to, down 10-0 early as they've got it 1st and 10. Fresh off the pick six, it's Darnold. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Darnold now to throw. Looking for Crowder, and it's intercepted. A.J. Boye with a pick. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line.
The Broncos.
First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
Now a dump off here complete. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
To throw again on 2nd down. Lock. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. Terrell Basham. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. So 3rd and long now for Locke and the Broncos following the sack. Now a play fake, and here's Locke. Buying time to his left. They're looking for Judy, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Brian Poole. He got out of the pocket there, was wondering what he was going to do with it, but I think he was calling, his receiver was calling for the ball, wasn't he?
He certainly was. The problem, he called for it too late, and when he delivered, they were all over him in the secondary and came up with the interception.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. Ten 10-0 the score after one on EA Sports.
Broncos 10, Jets nothing.
From the end zone, here's Darnold. In trouble, and the ball's out. It's in the end zone loop. And this will be recovered at least by the offense, but he'll be taken down in the end zone, and that is going to be a safety. And you know, the man who sat in my chair the last few years, he has a theory. These plays, these safeties, they're so rare. Maybe they should be worth more than 2, maybe 4 points.
I think he's got a great point. I really do, Brandon. But I would go ahead and up it to 6. I'm a former defender. Oh. To me, that's like scoring a touchdown.
Easy now. I'll go 4. I don't know about 6.
Come on. Come up to 6.
A lot of points. Locke and the Broncos going to come up 1st and 10 at their own 22. And from the shotgun, he'll throw. He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. Quentin Williams able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. From the gun, it's Locke. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. He was trying to find Noah Fant, the tight end, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Well, when you got a tight end who can run, you've got to give him a shot to unlock the defense. Want to see what they can get, taking the big shot downfield. That one winds up incomplete.
And he's going to be brought down back at his own 6-yard line.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, as people like to say. When you have obvious passing situations, hard to vary it up and fool the defense.
And you hate those situations if you're an O-lineman, right?
Oh, without a doubt, because you just know they're coming, and you never know exactly how. They can be exotic in their blitzes, or their athletic ability just takes over.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at the Broncos' 48-yard line.
Faking the give, Darnold. And he finds a man with a crossing route. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
At the 21-yard line.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
47 from Mike, boy, 47. Check, 47.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Darnold. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
A gain of 4.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
1st and 10.
So that is 3 interceptions now in this first half, and you hate to ask the question, but let's be honest, we're thinking about it. Do you need to go in a different direction next series?
Potentially. We know that he's probably not going to be on the Pro Bowl ballot. That's not really his stature here. But he has been their starting quarterback for this game. So they've got to weigh things about who's behind him. Do they think he can snap it back into gear? Maybe change up the play calling to help him out a little bit.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here.
Well, switching gears for a second. Look, Charles, we know it's part of the game, but injuries, again, a big story in Week 5.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Bless on Austin. was just one of those interceptions from our perspective here. We got a good view at the 50-yard line mid-level that quarterback and receiver were not on the same page.
Just by his reaction, I'm talking about the quarterback, he expected something different from his receiver, whether he expected him to break in, out, deeper, shorter. They'll determine that on the sideline. But bottom line, you could see that he thought he'd be in a different spot, except the defender was not his intended target.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
But defensively, you're over there trying to catch your breath and try not to show the offense that you're a little bit fatigued. You're right back out there after the turnover. Now they've got to work towards getting another couple of stops and forcing them into at least a long field goal situation.
Second down and 10, Darnold. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is third and long. Darnold from the gun. And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Kareem Jackson. And he'll bring it all the way back just a yard or two shy of midfield. We haven't even escaped the first half, and he's already thrown 4 picks.
And Brandon, back in the good old days, probably back before you were born, if your starter threw 4 in the first half, he might throw 8 or more for the game because they weren't going to pull him out. But nowadays, the patience level isn't quite there. He's going to have to make some real adjustments, or the backup may see some time.
And Locke throws another one. It's intercepted. Picked off by Brian Poole. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they're throwing an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Well, as we normally do, let's look ahead to what's to come here in the NFL for Week 6. Some changes to the schedule in this most unusual season. But, CD, I've earmarked a few here. I've got Cleveland and Pittsburgh, Green Bay and Tampa Bay. Of course, that's going to be a lot of fun. Arizona, Dallas, Monday night. And then you got Buffalo, KC moved from Thursday to Monday to account for Buffalo playing on Tuesday in Week 5.
Yeah, let's just go ahead and start with that one because that Buffalo-Kansas City game, as you mentioned, was originally a Thursday night feature game. Then they moved it to Sunday, and then they had to move it to Monday because of the juggling of the schedule in this most unusual season. Arizona-Dallas Monday night, that feels like an old-school kind of a game, doesn't it? And now we'll have Andy Dalton at quarterback for Dallas. And Green Bay, Tampa Bay, that's simple. Aaron Rodgers, Tom Brady. And Cleveland, Pittsburgh, how great is this now to feel like it's the old AFC North battle with Cleveland fully in the fight?
The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's fourth down.
Formation for the Jets.
On is the punter man as he boots this one away. Returning it, here's Hamler. A pretty good punt, but a nice 13-yard return.
And the Broncos take over, first down and 10.
42-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after
and the Jets pressure too much as down he goes.
10 yards. I'm starting to wonder if this offensive line just simply doesn't like him. I mean, they've given up 6 sacks in this game. He's had nowhere to go, nowhere to run, and obviously nowhere to hide.
And all those sacks in the first half, this is just complete domination. Throwing on second and long. Locke. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
3rd and long. It's Locke. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Brad McDougal. And a potential turning point as they'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half.
Intercepted. The Jets take over 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Go. 45 tonight. 45 tonight. Let's go.
After the interception, here's Darnold. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. 4 seconds left, and there's the timeout. In field goal range and a chance to tack on 3 before intermission.
At the 30-yard line.
So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. There'll be a 47-yard attempt from the left hash. And this one is no good. He missed it. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter.
Brandon McManus to kick off for Denver.
The Jets going to get the football first, and they trail as well as we get back underway in this second half.
And this carries into the end zone. And the half will begin with a touchback.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution, or did they think they were just bad plays to call? Yeah. We'll find out pretty quickly here if they feel like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. The shotgun snap for Darnold. And now here is another interception. A.J. Boyer with a pick. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the 3rd quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on it?
And my goodness, another interception. Marcus May with a pick. And they get the football, but not much on the return here as he stopped at the 7-yard line.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 7-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10.
Check 45 to Mike. Check 45 to Mike. Come on. 45 to Mike. 45 to Mike. Check.
Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. Looking downfield, and that's caught right side. He's got his man.
And they get 17 more on that one and another first down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
On 1st and 10, Darnold. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. That catch good for only a couple.
2 yards.
Now 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line.
At the 32-yard line.
Throwing again is Darnold. Eluding the pressure right. And this is incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Off of play action, Darnold. And that's caught by Smith. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. To the air again, Darnold. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
Again, Darnold. The quick slant caught. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. From 4 yards out. And the Jets are able to make this a close game again.
All drives that result in points hurt a defense, but when they are the sustained variety, play after play, and they just can't get off the field and stop them, that can be demoralizing.
Extra point right down the middle. And this is back to a 5-point game.
The kickoff for the Jets.
Now Ficken to kick off following the touchdown. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Pretty important third-quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead.
He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. Terrell Basham, his 2nd sack of the night.
This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of 7 sacks in this game thus far.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Shotgun snap to Lock.
This is Hamler on the receiving end.
They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
It's a gain of 11, and it's 3rd down.
Lock going to try and throw on 3rd down. Open man is Gordon, complete. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on 3rd down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Locke working out of the gun. Open man, he completes it to Judy. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Terrell Bishop in there to get it yet again. That is his 3rd sack tonight. They can't figure him out. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle.
I hear you.
Takes the game to Gordon. Now here's Locke
That's
to
a
throw. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Jake Butt, the tight end, his intended receiver. And it's 3rd down. The Broncos on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and a mile.
I'm watching this.
From the gun, Locke. He'll let this go deep for Sutton. And this is caught inside the 5. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Cortland Sutton, 45 yards. And the Broncos will extend their lead. And he knocks it through.
Makes the score. Broncos Jets 7.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And Davis content just to bring this out to the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical.
Yeah, I've been at that. That another fantasy league?
Flush to his right. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Calling a very strong gain of 24. He'll air this one out deep for Perriman. That is into the hands of Perriman. Touchdown Jets. Rashad Perriman, 51 yards. And the Jets have made this a 1-score game. And this is back to a 5-point game.
Makes the score. Broncos 19. Jets 14.
Now Ficken to kick off following the touchdown. Taken in the end zone.
And
tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. 1st downs, and the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. Quentin Williams bringing the pressure yet again. That's his 3rd sack here tonight. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. Operating from the gun. Locke. Got Gordon open, completes it. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down.
I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a 3rd down.
Got a man, it's Judy, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A 1st down and then some. Give him 29 yards. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47. From the gun, Locke. He'll go up top here for Hamler. This is caught. And all the way home for a Broncos score.
K.J. Hamler.
47 yards. And the Broncos push further out in front. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
At their own 25-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. Airing it out deep for Smith. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Throwing here on third down, Darnold. That is caught. It's Perriman. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That's a third down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play. A first down throw, Darnold. Escaping the pressure right. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And he'll get this one out to the 50.